Yo, what is up guys? It's Pedro here, and in today's video I'll be recapping day 2 of the Washington Commanders OTAs. I'll also be talking about the Armani Rodgers injuries, showing you guys some highlights and other things as well. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe for Washington and NFL content. Hit that like button, that notification bell as well, and make sure to check out Man to Sleep. Use code HTTC, link in the description. Okay, so first let's start off with the bad news. So Ron Rivera had a press conference with the media. This is the first time the media was at OTAs. Yesterday there were some fans, I believe, season ticket holders there, and they actually did a good job talking about what happened there. But today the media was there, and Ron Rivera had a press conference, and some of the players did as well, including Terry, Cam Curl, Jonathan Allen, and Antonio Gibson. But Ron Rivera, before the practice started with OTA session, he said that Armani Rodgers suffered a non-contact Achilles injury in practice. And whenever you hear that, you always fear the worst. And later in the day, Ian Rapport confirmed the injury, saying Armani Rodgers did in fact tear his Achilles yesterday. He plans to have surgery next week from expert Dr. Robert Anderson and should make a full recovery, but out indefinitely. So it sucks. I mean, he was a young, up-and-coming player, new to the position, played, quarterback in college at Ohio, and now, transitioned to tight end and had some good games last year, also had some injury issues, but when he was playing, he showed some flashes, and then was excited to see, the battle of him, Cole Turner, and Curtis Hodges to see who was going to step up. And I was excited, but, it is what it is. It's part of the game. And, I know some people are going to be like, well, this is exactly why Chase Young is not there. No, Chase Young is not here or not at OTA session because he wants to train on his own. He wants to train on his own. Rivera even said it. I tweeted that out before Rivera said it, but Rivera did say he's training, him and Montez are training by themselves. It's a non-contact injury. This could happen anywhere. And honestly, if it happens outside of, the team, there's less, less money guaranteed for them if it happens off the field versus, on the field with their, training, during training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and stuff like that. But it's voluntary, so I'm not sure how the rules work for that. But yeah, unfortunate situation for Armani Rodgers. This is a brutal injury. It's, some guys like Cam Akers, like this article is saying right here, came back real quick in a few months, but usually it's, 8 months, probably 8 months to a year. It'll take a while, but hopefully he comes back and is able to, contribute next year. A year from today, hopefully he's good to go. It as bad as it is, it's better it happens now than right before the season starts. So, he'll have over a year to recover before the next season starts. But yeah, it sucks. Was excited to see him play, but it is what it is. Hopefully, I'm praying for a speedy recovery for him and all that stuff. So other stuff. So Percy Butler had an interception of Sam Howell in the red zone. Bieniemy got on Howell for not chasing him down after the pick. You throw it, you go get it. Nice play by Butler, aggressive throw. I think JP Finley said he tried to thread the needle. In these situations, I'm fine with them being a little bit riskier, trying things out, new offense and everything. The defense is going to dominate. They will, at least in the beginning. Maybe later on, the offense will be a little bit better. But this defense is better than the offense, and the offense is also learning a new system. So, and there's probably more parts on the offense, new parts. So it's going to take a while for them to get used to things. But yeah, good to see Percy Butler get an interception there. He's a young player that has some potential and, could play some this year. I mean, he's going to be playing special teams for sure, but could be playing on defense for them. And yeah, Howell not worried about the interception. Overall, I think he had a pretty good day, but had that interception. Honestly, not much reporting today about the big plays. And let's see, you throw it, you go get it. I like the I don't know if I really want my quarterback tackling a lot, but in OTAs, it's fine just to go, touch the guy and get him down. And yeah, that's that, because I don't think there's much contact in OTAs. They don't have the pads on. So, in a real game, depends on the situation. I'm fine with my quarterback going after the returner, whoever has the interception, the ball with the interception, or after the interception. But sometimes, these guys get injured and it gets bad. like Baker Mayfield and some other guys, but I'm fine with it. I'm fine with my quarterback going after his interception, and someone like Sam Howell, I definitely think he would do that. So that's, aggressive throw. And real quick word from our sponsor. And huge shout out to Mantis Sleep for sponsoring this video. They make the best sleep masks in the world. They have a bunch of different types that can change temperatures, that can change the sound that you're listening to when you're going to bed and when you're waking up. I've been using it for the last month or so, and it's done wonders for my sleep. My sleep has improved drastically. I've been getting good quality sleep whenever I'm having a tough time sleeping. I just put the mask on and go to bed, and it's great. So check them out. Use code HTTC for 10% off. Okay, so we back, and this is from JP Finley. He said 11v11 with presumed starters. You got Wiley and Lucas as your tackles. Remember, Charles Leno's still not there. Cosme and Charles as your guards, and Gates as your center. I mean, these three are pretty expected, and then Wiley will be on the right. Leno will be on the left. And who knows, maybe Ricky Stromberg makes a push, because it's going to be interesting to see what these rookies look right now versus when they come back for training camp. There's a big time period in between that, about 2 months from now until training camp. And these guys have a long way to go in terms of their development. Sorry, I was stumbling there for a little bit. So if they look a lot better, maybe Ricky Stromberg goes in the starting lineup. Or right now it's Sadiq Charles, but maybe Chris Paul, who didn't get a lot of playing time last year, maybe he develops a lot in the next couple months, and he could potentially be starting for them. It's going to be interesting to see who that left guard is. A lot of different guys could get that job. JP Finley says, Howell had an impressive session, 11v11, one pass knocked down at line, but couple nice throws, good route from Gibson too. So it looked like Howell had a solid day, nothing amazing, but had that interception. It was a little bit too risky there to Percy Butler. Besides that, though, looks like he had a pretty good day. And he said Howell hits screen to B-Rob, but would have been blown up. Interesting linebacker rotation. Would like to see who's there. I mean, probably David Mayo. I keep saying they need another linebacker. There's probably going to be a video coming out soon about that. They don't listen. I mean, I know I'm not the one making the decisions, but they need another linebacker there so that they're not playing David Mayo and these other guys. Let's see. Rivera said Sam Cosme is at right guard. Was the plan ever since signing Wiley, with Sadiq Charles getting the first shot at left guard with Chris Paul behind him. Still not really feeling great about that left guard spot. I mean, Sadiq Charles has really proven nothing in this league, and Chris Paul is a 7th-round pick from last year who started one game. Looked good in that game, but I don't feel good about this left guard spot. I really do not. They could bring someone in. I don't want them to keep Norwell, or, they have 3 guys really competing for it, and Paul, Charles, and Stromberg. So we'll see who gets that spot. I don't know about Sadiq, man. I mean, maybe he's changed, and he needs to, first off, he needs to stay healthy. He's had a bunch of injury issues. He also, just when he's played, he hasn't been that good. He's been okay at times, but nothing like, oh man, this guy's good. He just got to stay healthy. Like, that's the same. Like with Benjamin St-Juste, it's like, wow, when he's on the field, he looks pretty good, and he shows flashes of like he can be a number 1 corner in this league. But then he just gets hurt all the time. With Sadiq, you don't really see that. So, he needs to stay healthy, but also just be better. This is a contract year for him, so I expect him to step up. But the question is how much, because he's got to step up a decent amount. Let's see. So, show a clip right here from Sam Howell. Shout out Pete Haley for the clip. Let's see. Gonna mute this, and we'll just go ahead and see this right here. There he is. See some other quarterbacks, Jacoby Brissett, Jake Fromm, just him throwing, nothing crazy, not even throwing to a receiver, but there you go. I know people want to see that. And then we have some tweets from Zach Selby. Usually has more, but didn't have much, many today. Let's see, just talking about Rivera. These are some of the quotes from him in the press conference. If you want, you can pause the video and look at it. He said, going through red zone drills, Howell throws a pick to Butler, who does a somersault at the end of the play. And then Milo Eifler had a nice pass breakup in the end zone. Brissett completed the pass to Cole Turner, who had the ball in his hands, but Eifler ripped it away. So good play by Eifler, not so good play by Cole Turner. Got to, hold on to that. But It's a nice play. It's early. Looks like Jacoby Brissett had a nice pass too. So that is it for Zach Selby. Usually has a lot more than that, than just 2 tweets. So it looks like nothing was happening, today. We'll look through Pete Haley a little bit, and then we'll call it a day. Looks like nothing major today besides the Armani Rodgers news, and that's the only bad thing, man. And let's see. Commanders are doing 4-4s right now. Howell and a few ball catchers versus a couple of linebackers and DBs on the first rep. He said first time ever seeing that. And then I think that's really it. He had I don't know what he's showing there. And yeah, the tweet talking about what Rivera said, Chase Young with Montez Sweat are working out on their own. It would be nice for them to be there. I really don't see the reason to do it on your own. But hey, it's voluntary. And if that's what they want to do, go ahead. But yeah, that's it. So Matthew Paris had a quick clip of, I believe it was the running backs. It was something. So I know you guys want to see that. Chris Rodriguez, just him doing some drills. And that's really it for today. Nothing major. I hope there's some bigger things tomorrow. I think Forbes had let's see. I know JP Finley had something about Forbes having a pick. So I want to go to that. And then we'll call it a day. And I'll have a video out tomorrow. And Cam Curl was there. That's something I didn't talk about yesterday when I was talking about the Chase Young situation. But he's also in a contract situation, has made way less money. Way less money than Chase Young. Probably like 25 times less than Chase Young. And he's there, and he's working out because he said he likes being with the guys. And, hey, love to see that. And that's how you get paid. That's how you get paid right there. And then something about the trademark didn't get accepted or whatever. Very interesting. And I think that is it. Nothing else. I don't know where the Emmanuel Forbes thing was, but it's there somewhere. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and peace.